And young Kyle, another player, was down with the Leicester Riders. You know, he's Loughborough days.
Fraser Malcolm doing what he does best. Somehow found the space to get that shot away.
And that was the first time I saw that double team from a Gladiators perspective on Walker.
Malcolm does it again.
Second most attempts in the league this season. So that's Gareth Murray loved to do himself, so he's bringing it into the team.
Kyle Jimenez loose with the pass, and Bowman punishes it.
And it's how you bounce back from that. You know, you make that mistake. I saw him was there, clap his hands, on to the next play.
And that is something that I think you get with experiences. That's finished off well there. That would have been a collector's item. Johnny Bunyan, costly turnover maybe from him. Oh, great fighting back from Darian Adams, the guard. Doesn't get any of the rim. Onwas now moves it on to Ali Fraser. Sloan coming in, pulls up again, and he's full of confidence tonight, David Sloan. Nelson Henry. Trying to sneak that one round the corner, but nobody was there. Fraser hands it off to Sloan. Lovely change of pace and direction from Sloan. And Onwas follows up for the Gladiators. Jackson inbounds to Washington. Switches it back to Jackson. Lovely execution from the Leicester Riders on that play. Sloan, lovely change of direction again. Zips the pass across. And in it goes. Prince Onwas with the three-pointer. Or the Caledonia Gladiators, rather, will get the chance to go again. Sloan! Wow! David Sloan. Ali Fraser. There's Nelson Henry for company. Plays it to Sloan again.
For sure, especially when you're playing in these close games, all those possessions, you know, they mount up.
Oh, and right on cue, another chance for Adams on the fast break, and this time he can fill it up.
The hang time on that shot, that's high level.
Adams charges and scores.
Hand in his face.
Jeremiah Bailey tucks it round to Ali Fraser. Loving, who tries the bounce pass towards Whelan there, and Washington, that's their 5. Malcolm finishes, and the Gladiators nudge themselves in front.
And Fraser Malcolm again playing with confidence, getting to the basket and making a tough finish.
Loving did have the room to shoot, but the pump fake, certainly, he sold Jeremiah Bailey on that one.
No, I think Gareth just pulled him to the side, said, look, we play a certain way, let's get back on track.
And Kyle Jimenez, who's come on, feeds Adams. Malcolm. Counting down. And Adams with a huge 3.
Great to see the start of the second half, comes out firing.
Washington to Whelan. Nelson Henry, lovely cut from Loving. Good pace to the game here. Sloan to the basket, converts. Up to a dozen now for him.
It's not always about the fastest, it's the ones who can change their speed.
Change of gear and change of body shape.
Exactly.
Loving feeds Nelson Henry, and he hangs for a couple for the Riders. Ali Fraser tries to get a hand in there. Jackson maintains possession well. Washington drops it off to Loving, and that's just beautiful to see.
So smooth.
Right down court to Whelan. And a good stop, but Whelan at the second time of asking manages to convert. David Sloan here. McKenzie swings that back across, and Loving up to 17 points for his evening now. Darian Adams provided the movement there, and that provides the space for Sloan to drive into. And now Fraser Malcolm tries to slither round. Tappy, great work on the glass. Adams with the 3. Exactly, because it forces the defence to play him differently, which opens up all manner of possibilities. Excellent work there from Blake Bowman.
He has brought instant offence as soon as he comes into the game. This Bowman, making the jump up from last season playing in the NBA, it was great to see.
Takes aim. Walker with the rebounds, but that's good work under the glass, under the rim rather, to stop him scoring. Prince Onwas round to Tappy! Walker and Bowman all out on court as well. So some of their big names are sitting to start the fourth. Tappy tries to stop Walker, but he's a battering ram in that position. Onwas. Now Adams pulls up and drills it. Darian Adams up to 15 for the game now. Yep, Coach Rob made the call at the start of the fourth, and Gareth Murray answers back with some of the same, and David Sloan is carrying on where he left off.
That's me telling my age.
Is that how you modelled your game?
Oh, I was fortunate enough to have the Edinburgh Rocks that.
Loving there with a 9-3.
And it's learning to capitalise on that.
Exactly. Onwas swings it over. Bailey up and in. Caledonia Gladiators repel that attack, and now Sloan moves forward and shoots assertively. So some of the big names back on court for the Leicester Riders. Here's Whelan, fresh and firing. Mark Loving also there. And Zach Jackson. Sloan.
That's a foul too.
Washington fouls him. The Leicester Riders have had to compensate for his absence. Whelan. Gorgeous three.
Big players make big plays.
For the Gladiators. Now Sloan. So quick with that change of pace. Onwas calming things down slightly. 6 on the shot clock. Adams through, and Bailey, and then tapped in by Tappy. Playing without fear here, the Caledonia Gladiators. You've got to remember this Leicester Riders team, albeit there's no Gino Crandall, they have kept the vast majority of that hugely successful team intact. Nelson Henry. Lovely pass towards McKenzie. But Onwas presents it to Sloan. He gets it to go, and he'll get the bonus opportunity at the line as well. The last 3.5 minutes or so of this game.
And you see Zach Jackson now second guessing the drive.
Yep, Whelan though drains that one. So very much a drive and kick game that we're seeing from the Riders. Loving pulls up though. And the rebound goes out and is drilled home by Patrick Whelan. And you can see what that means to him.
Great offensive tip.
And there's the answer from David Sloan. His armoury this evening.
Like I said, the Leicester Riders tried to drop off him a little bit. He started knocking down the three-pointer, as you can see. So now it's making the defensive think, what can I do? Am I going to play off? If I push up, I know he's going to go right past me.
Now Bailey, back to Adams. Tappy helps create space for him, and in it goes.
Right now, it's been a little bit scrappy offense. It doesn't look that great.
The Gladiators lead by 4. Here's Bailey. Now Tappy. Good footwork from Tappy, and a beautiful finish.
Great finish there. I know they can rely on the defense. Two quick stops can get them right back in.
McKenzie. Such speed. Kimball, McKenzie, Nelson Henry up and gets it to go. Adams has the ball, and up court it goes, and Bailey finishes with an exclamation point, and the Caledonia Gladiators